Time to get an ending. I promised I was going to do it at the beginning of the last video / session. And I got distracted, I'm not going to lie. But that's okay. We're getting there now. We're not worrying about levels anymore. We're not worrying about dates anymore. We're just going to get a couple of endings. See where that takes us. Let me just check some things. Make sure there's nothing new. Or anything that I could possibly miss. Yeah. 5 logo sizes. Fuck you. Should be a pickup. Glacial Breath. We can get that later. Perpetual Block. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Okay. Check, make sure my stream is still going. It is perfect. Oop. I need to get my alert box back up. Microsoft, why are you actually asking me how likely I am to recommend Windows 10? Granted, I'm okay with Windows 10. It's better than Windows 8. But it's not like I'm going to go out and be like, hey, you know what you need? Windows 10. Ever. If you've got a PC, chances are you've already got it. So what does it matter? Would I recommend it or not? It doesn't matter. Alright. So we're going to do... we'll stick with this team for now. We'll do a party adjustment once we get there, though. So we're heading for the final boss. Do not get distracted. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I don't know what it is with my counter, but that needs to correct itself. Like my view counter is always messed up.
Oh, this is a nasty one.
And yes, we're gonna go in bikinis.
This is a nasty one.
Why? Because I feel like it. There is no other reason. We're going to try and avoid battles as we go along. I've already beaten them. I don't need to prove myself. It's fine. Also going to try and make sure I talk into my mic, which is a little bit troubling since, you know, my mouth doesn't really work that way, but that's okay.
This is a nasty one.
How does one be picky about the wind? I really want to know. Like, these little conversation pieces pop up at the bottom, and it's just like, I'm picky about my wind. Are you? Is that a thing?
Oh, this is a nasty one.
Life Reaper. Which is a very cool design. I'm honestly glad when they make a good designed Reaper, because it's really cool, but I'm gonna ignore it for now. Heading for the boss. Going to the final boss. I promised it last time. We're gonna do it right from the beginning this time. Well, actually, we've got to get through
We may be in trouble.
Genus first, but that's fine. We're doing it.
We may be in trouble.
Final canonical story boss time. In Refrain mode. Oh shit, I forgot. This is an unintended consequence of accepting so many quests, but that's okay. At least the girls are in bikinis. Mostly. Honestly, Marion is a character I'm never going to put her in anything that even suggests a bikini. I did that once, but I think that was a request. Which is a weird request, I'm not going to lie, but hey. I need to get you off the field, thanks. There we go. Ow. What the hell happened there? She went down and then she revived herself somehow. Or she just took a boat ton of damage. How did I get... I'm baffled sometimes. I get a break on stupid things. Not that I mind, just really weird. Oh shit, now I'm confused. Why are there so many? This is way more than 30. It's gotta be. There's no way this is only 30 criminals. Because I feel like I've killed like 20. And there's still a ton. The game's just like, no, that's totally 30. Fuck off. Ow, 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 ow. You could stop attacking me with the energy beams, that'd be cool. Thanks. There we go. Woo!
I've done it! That's all, I've done it!
Now the good news is that did get me closer to the door I need to get. The bad news is I had to fight that many. I could have just dashed through, it would have been fine. Why do they put these shadow gears here? Why here? Of all the places you could put it, why here? Also, I'm gonna save here just in case. I'm glad this save point is here. We are now going to set up the party the way I want it. And I want Excella with me just for canonical reasons when we get through here. Hopefully it all works out. But I don't know for sure. And we're finally using Yuma again because, you know, reasons. Being said, I don't have a dragon form and he should be weak enough to fight? Question mark.
All right. Yes.
And we never really get a good look at this while it's active, so let's just take a look. Marga Pie, what the hell is that? We have to defeat Georg once and for all. But I'm not sure we'll make it out alive, including me. I should invite the person most dear to me for a final talk so they know how I feel. Let's look at the lineup. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, boy, we got them all. So we can literally do this with everybody. So for this particular ending, this is a unique ending. We haven't seen it before. We're going to go with Excella. Of course, Yuma, if there's something you would like to discuss with me, then let's talk for as long as time will permit. Yes.
And so we arrive at the decisive battle. I hope you realize this will be a more dire test than anything else you've faced.
I know, but I will defeat Georg. He has to be stopped. That's all there is to it.
Yes, I have faith. But this means our time together is coming to an end. If only... No, I shouldn't speak of such things.
Curious,
Excella.
tell me.
Hey, Excella. Don't forget, you're not alone. Not anymore.
I am no longer the woman I was. Nor, I imagine, can I ever be that woman again. Whatever the shape of my power, I wield it for you now.
Thank you, Excella. It means a lot.
Make no mistake, Yuma. Everyone, every person charging headlong toward this battlefield, will return from it.
I mean, we kind of know that. But that's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, canonically, she should know that too.
appears the seal is already ruptured.
So Georg is here. Come on. We've got to stop him before he does something we can't reverse.
So we're gonna watch this one time cleanly through on refrain mode just to see if anything changes. I don't know. I feel like it won't, but we're going to see.
Yeah, we can't let him get away with anything.
Wait,
Genus!
not like this. You won't stand a chance in your current...
Who hurt you like that?
Let's take a
Georg.
guess.
You fought Georg on your own? Why?
The resurrection has to proceed. We have to let Deus come back. And then, at the height of his power, we have to destroy him completely. Else, we'll never truly end Ragnarok. The rest is up to you now. I tried to keep Georg pinned here, but...
Even you couldn't stop him, Genus? No way.
I cut him down countless times. Every time he rose again.
But we knew
It's
that.
impossible to defeat Georg in a protracted battle. There's simply no way. Not without the Shining Dragon.
The Shining Dragon's gone, Genus. He...
No, Georg is no Dragoneer. That sword can take dragon energy, yes. But even when drained, a dragon's soul endures. Remember?
But when I call out to him, the Shining Dragon won't answer.
Because he needed to
He's been
refuel.
drained, just like the other world dragons before him. He can't sustain his conscious mind. There's a way we might awaken him yet. The Shining Dragon has his own duty to complete.
What do I do?
Call out to him, same as always. I'll do the rest.
Then just gut stabs Yuma. End game. Woo! No.
Shining Dragon, can you hear me? Shining Dragon! Shining Dragon! It's no good. He's not answering. Maybe there was never a chance at all. Huh?
Yuma.
Is this... Wait, what's... This is... Dragon energy?
Dargan energy. Oh. Yep, here we go.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Can you hear my voice?
Shining Dragon.
Oh, Yuma.
Uh-huh.
You're alive. Thank goodness.
Yes. Sapped of my dragon energy, but alive. I could not maintain consciousness while drained. If I was able to awaken again, someone must be imbuing you with dragon energy from the outside.
Yep.
What is the meaning of this? These energies, I have not felt their like in centuries. They remind me of the world dragons. Earth, sea, sky, and dark. My brethren, my friends.
Genus must have done something. But what? Genus.
My duty is done. All the energy I collected from the dragons, it's yours now.
Genus. Don't tell me you...
Yep.
Genus!
Yes, it's all gone. You should have everything.
That's why the Shining Dragon came back? You didn't have to do that.
No, he did.
Genus, don't you dare die, Genus.
I won't die. It's not painless, but if you carry dragon energy around in your system long enough, your body compensates, adjusts. I've only gotten you halfway there. The dragon's conscious mind's restored, but to defeat Georg, you may have to release him fully. And when that happens, Yuma, your body...
Hold on. I don't want everyone knowing about that just yet.
I see. The dragon spoke to you then?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
Then you know what you have to do. I leave the rest in your hands, Yuma. Go. Strike down Georg, destroy Deus, and save us all.
That's the plan. And Genus, thank you.
Now, if I remember correctly, this battle shouldn't be too terribly tough, but we're gonna find out real shortly. I think I have everything I need.
All right.
Let's go.
Go, Yuma.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. We're taking down Georg, destroying Deus, and saving the world.
Yeah, for the world.
The catastrophe has yet to spread. If we can defeat Deus, then...
Then let's stop talking about it and get in there.
So far, everything's the same. So far, nothing's changed. There's gonna be like a good 10 minutes of exposition, I think. But again, I want to make sure, and I don't want to skip past anything, because this is a new mode.
Yuma, I'm counting on you. More serious wounds than I thought. But I can't die yet. I still have one final task. Until then...
Alright, standard
Is that-
outfits, let's go.
Deus?
It's massive. Is that thing some form of machina?
And so you have come, just in time to watch the dawn of a new age. That aura, the shining dragons, how can that be? Ah, that damnable dragon slayer. This is his doing, isn't it? He was all but bathing in the energies of the world dragons. But even this timely return amounts to nothing. This is the foretold hour, and here is the appointed place. Almighty Deus is come. And so, what do you think of Deus? Is it not beautiful? Crafted by the knowledge of ancient times. You called it Machina just now. That's far closer to the mark than any of you know. Tremble now, for you look upon the single greatest legacy of the High Elves. The almighty Dragon Energy Utilization System.
The what?
Deus.
Long ago, the High Elves conceived of a more efficient way to tap dragon energy. What they created was truly deserving of the mantle of godhood, of the holy name, Deus.
No. The High Elves were the ones who created Deus?
Bingo.
Many reacted the same way you do now. They balked at the thought of harvesting the power of dragons. Have you ever once considered how wasteful your songs are? To inefficiently have dragons cooperate. Instead, this system of utilizing the pure energy of dragons is so much more efficient and beautiful.
How can you call that beautiful?
But superb as it is, Deus is incomplete. It lacks the ability of its own will. And therefore I will inherit Deus, granting it will, making us the ultimate existence. First by Ouroboros, then by the Sanguine Church, and now, by my hand, the work of the ancients is complete. I shall become a god, the perfect being that surpasses the power of even the world dragons.
A perfect being? There's no such thing! You're delusional! How could you call a machine that sows catastrophe and suffering perfect?
Expand your vision, boy. See the greater picture. The catastrophe, too, is part of the greater cycle. A perfect system of death, rebirth, tampering. The strong will survive. The profaned earth will be washed clean of meekness, and a more perfect world will emerge, recast in its new God's image. Sinners and heretics will perish, and the worthy faithful who remain will inherit the earth. What could be more perfect than a world united by faith?
This guy's lost his damn mind.
Yes.
This area will have to be purged of impurities before I undergo the sacred rite of mantling. You already walk a doomed path. My Lord Deus stirs to drink of the world dragon's energies. It will be some time yet before the system can accept its inheritor safely. I'll simply have to crush you before that time arrives. Prepare yourselves, for I am no merciful god!
On the ziggurat. Alright, he's got recovery. Now the fun part is his level should be equal to mine at all times. Unlike the previous battles where it's just one of those things where he has god tier levels. We should be fine. But yeah, he's not doing a lot of damage. And what I'm going to do is each time I pair up, unless it's like with Rina or Kirika, I'm going to pair up with the one individual and Yuma and everybody else. So, since I chose Excella, we're going to stick with Excella. Not that Excella's bad, she's actually really good. But it's just one of those things. You're not going to live long for it. As much as you want to. You're just about done. So much for that spell. So that's one down. Oh, he just dropped a full-on score. Nice. Going through the level ups before the cutscene. I don't want them not going through.
Why can't I best you?
You couldn't best Genus either, but that's another story.
Is a blade without peer. So why? But this was not a meaningless struggle. The time has finally come. Almighty Deus has awakened. The inheritance is upon us. Petty heretics, sinners. Now you shall know the wrath of a god!
Here we go. Whew. Round 2.
Georg and Deus have fused!
That doesn't change anything. We're here to destroy Deus, aren't we? All this means is we have to take them down together.
Ha! Now you're talking my language, Yuma. Let's do it.
Yes. If we stop them here, we can save the world from the catastrophe.
Georg is definitely hurting from our last attack. We just need to keep up the offensive.
I won't let him take over the world. Especially not after what the church did to Ed. Yes, for Beatrice.
My heart, my soul, my very self. All of it into the song. We will not fail.
Such resolve in the face of doom. Very well. Come then, and no judgment. My first act as Deus will be to purge the pitiful sinners before me.
You wish. I don't care who you are or whose power you've stolen. We have a world to save. No more Georg. We're ending this!
Ooh, Luminescence is doing a lot.
Let us begin. The
Look at my
battlefield
girls.
is my stage.
There we go. And because of her harmonic, that'll last a lot longer. Oh yeah, he's gonna get his butt kicked. Good girl. Good girl.
I will lead. The
Doesn't need to be
battlefield
full
is my
power, just
stage.
needs to have some power. Wait, what's your level? 84? Oh my goodness. 84 is a stroke. Keep going with that spell, Rena. Keep going. Keep using it. That one spell, Rena, has so much damage. so much damage. Rena, I need you on track. That's right, focus on me. Focus on me, big boy. Rena, do the fucking restore right now. There we go. That's fine. Excella going down is not a big deal. I hate to say that, but it's true.
I will lead. This is the sound of the soul. Don't get in the way.
Somehow that managed to miss everybody. This should do it.
Dragon, follow me.
GG. Leveled up. Leveled up. Yep. Got a lot of gold from that too, which is not bad.
How about that? He has to be down this time.
Yeah, we won! We have to have won! What a fight, though. Hang on. Something's not right.
What's going on?
He's still him.
So this is the true measure of the Dragoneers. I suppose I should be impressed. Not once did I think you might still be a thorn in my side at this stage, after the mantling. But thorns are all you are. Small, brittle things to be brushed clear of the path to godhood.
His wounds are closing up again. Oh no! He's healing much faster than before!
Then our only option is brute force. Some manner of attack so great that even Deus cannot heal through it.
Right. He has to be weakened by now. If we just work together. No, he'll keep getting back up. We need a sure way to end it.
There is a way.
There is?
Yeah. We have him cornered. It'll work. It has to. Just leave it to me, okay?
Yuma?
Here we go.
And, hey. Thanks for everything, guys. Goodbye.
Huh? Yuma, what are you...
Whew.
Yuma! Yuma...
Dragon! The time has come! I don't care what I have to sacrifice! Come to me! Now! We end this here!
Here we go.
Did Yuma really just... This is the true strength of the Shining Dragon.
A full transformation? No. No, it's impossible!
I have come, Divider, alongside Yuma and his companions. I swear I shall end what began at Ragnarok. When last we clashed, I could only seal your strength away. But this time, Divider, this time I am whole.
Such power.
Your existence has desecrated this world long enough. Be gone!
I am Deus! I am perfect! Perfect!
Alrighty. All right. That's the first round.
Did he do it?
No.
I can't tell.
Yuma, is Georg...
I am not Yuma, child. I am the Shining Dragon.
Oh, my apologies, Your Radiance.
Your apologies you may save. As for Georg, he will not rise again.
Then we did it! Hey everyone! We saved the world!
Thank you, Your Radiance.
It was not my hand alone that laid Deus low. Only with my loyal Dragoneers at my side could I have done this. I owe a debt of gratitude to you all. One I can never repay.
Hey, no big deal.
All that remains now is to reconstruct the broken seal. Deus is gone, but I fear this place may be tainted forever. It would be best to contain it. The ravages of the catastrophe run deep here. If I seal it away once more...
Shining Dragon, let's not repeat history.
Genus? And Excella?
Indeed.
Shining Dragon, we have a chance to eradicate the catastrophe here and now. We don't have to keep containing it and staving it off. You know there's a way. The last song.
I do. And you've even brought the bearer of the harmonic I thought lost. The last song. The song of the earth. Performed correctly, it would generate enough energy to repair the damage done here. If you 7 Dragoneers make your hearts as one and give voice to that song, it could be done. I have faith.
All right. The work you started at Ragnarok, here and now, we'll finish it. In Yuma's memory, so his sacrifice won't be in vain.
You've got to stop saying this beforehand.
In vain? Wait, hold on. Genus? What are you saying?
Yes, you make it sound like Yuma's gone.
Idiot.
No.
Where? I remember. I released the Shining Dragon. I really did it this time, huh? I'm just fading away. I guess that's it. Everyone. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Hey, Yuma.
Yuma.
You in there, Yuma?
Please, Yuma. Our hearts. Yuma. Please, hear us. Yes. Hear our song.
Everyone's singing. I see. Everything went well. In that case, I have no regrets. I'm satisfied. Take care. All of you.
Yuma.
You don't get to fall asleep that easy.
Shining Dragon?
Yes, it is I.
You came to say your farewells too, huh? Thank you. So, what happened to everyone? What happened to the world?
Deus and his disciple Georg are dead. Your friends and I have ensured it.
Good. And the catastrophe?
Can you not hear it? The song.
Yeah.
This, Yuma. This is the original rune song. A last song to bind the many voices of the world in chorus. Its like can only be played when all 7 harmonics participate. Together, they will weave a healing harmony to erase the catastrophe forever. With this, the duty I failed to complete at Ragnarok is done. You and your friends have my gratitude, Yuma. Thank you for giving me faith again.
Faith? What do you mean?
When Ragnarok brought ruin upon the world, it took my hope, my faith in a better tomorrow. I despaired that men and elves abandoned us. I lost sight of a great truth, that the small beings of the world, the meek, are its greatest strength. You and your friends, Yuma, you have allowed me to relearn this truth for myself, day by day, and I stand humbled. The mistakes of the past, the ones I feared you could never learn from, will not be repeated. I have faith in that now. In you.
Of course. We'll never let any of that happen again.
I do not doubt it. And now, my peace is spoken. I meet oblivion content.
What?
With the seal that bound me undone, I pose a danger to you. Our souls will war for sovereignty of your flesh, and in time, destroy it from within. It is the way of these things. However, such a fate only comes to pass if I do remain.
Wait. You're saying you'll disappear instead of me? You can't. I still need you.
No, you do not. I ask only for this, Yuma. That I survived Ragnarok at all is something I paid for with my brethren's lives. And now, at the end of things, I must disappear like the other world dragons before me. I was a shade of myself, left to haunt this world until my labor was done. And now it is so. Deus is thwarted, and catastrophe averted. Whatever reasons I had to continue selfishly imposing myself upon you are gone. Oh, Yuma. Remember that I have always been with you. Since the day of your birth, I have walked beside you. I have seen you grow from a boy into a man, and borne witness to the endless threads of potential that bind such a path. And now I am given a choice. To end my life, its purpose fulfilled, or yours, yet unlived. There is no choice at all. So do not ask me to stay. I cannot. Merely listen to an old dragon's last request, and I shall accept this end gladly.
Last request?
Yuma, live your life unburdened, with your eyes to the future. Too long have phantoms of the past tormented you and your friends. Let me go now. You've dwelt in the shadow of my wings long enough. Go back to your friends and stretch your own.
Okay. Okay, Shining Dragon. I can do that. Thank you for everything. And I do mean everything. I was glad to have you with me. Goodbye, Shining Dragon.
Farewell, Yuma. Face the future standing, for I can no longer bear you toward it. For my part, it was a pleasure.
Okay. So again, pretty much the same. We'll see how that goes.
Yuma? Yuma! Yuma! You came back!
Everyone.
We were worried about you. Genus made it sound like you were gone for good.
Huh?
But the Shining Dragon said if we played the last song, everything would be okay. So we played it. And you're back.
He said if we made our hearts as one as we played the song, you'd come back to life. We were all thinking about just one thing.
I don't believe I've ever had such an experience. When our hearts became one, the melody seemed to manifest on its own.
You all did that? Even you, Excella?
Yes, I can attest to that feeling. Warm and somehow grand, as if I'd cast my heart like a net and embraced the whole world. Such a wonderful song.
Wonderful. And fateful. That was the truth I've been chasing after all this time. Am I redeemed? Was this enough to right my wrongs? When I held the shining dragon, all I caused was tragedy. Surely this absolves me.
Speaking of which, Yuma, where is his radiance? I thought I'd be able to sense his presence like always, but when I tried to feel for him... Oh, I see.
Yuma, don't blame yourself.
I won't. He said he was meeting the end happy. That he was satisfied trusting the future to all of us. And he thanked us for granting his final wish.
Inheritors to the last of the world dragons. That's quite an expectation to live up to. I had no idea.
If that's so, we have a duty to make it a better place.
Yeah. I think that's the only way we can live out his legacy.
And let's put our heads together on it, yeah? Not just for our sakes, or Astoria's. For his. We gotta start planning out how we're gonna rebuild. There's a lot of stuff to get done.
Yes. Yes, of course. But let's go back to Marga first and report to Father. Everyone must be sick with worry.
An excellent idea. Let's go.
Where's Rena, damn it? Oh. Like, she didn't show up once in that whole exchange.
Farewell, my friend. Thank you for all you've done.
Yuma, are you all right? Come on! You don't want to get left behind!
Yeah! Hey, wait for me! Let's go home.
Credits! I think we can skip these, though. And we're going to. Oh, shit. It's not going to let me, is it? No! I can't skip it the first time. Alright, that's fine. Fuck. I thought I could. Am I missing something? Fuck. It literally won't let me do it. Oh, no! Damn. Oh no! I guess that makes sense. It does want me to go through it at least once, but it doesn't realize I've already done it in standard mode. Oh! That sucks. Alright, that's fine. I made my choice, though. It's hilarious, though. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy this game, but it's from 2014, right? That's the original release. It was a Japan-only thing, and then they re-released it 2018 or 2017. I'm forgetting the year, but it doesn't look great. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look great. It's mostly about the story elements and filling in the blanks because they couldn't put the models in for like food or eating or anything like that. It's basically just fill in the gaps. You can piece it together, all that sort of stuff. And then when they can't do that, they'll put in an artistic rendition or a cutscene. And the focus is mostly music. The combat just a little bit. Like, the combat's not perfect either. But it does have mechanics and it does feel alright. And you can get around a lot of things. But man, this fucking game. And I was looking at Refrain mode because that is the newest feature for this particular game. And so far, the only thing I've seen is that it just added Excella and Genus early. Where in the standard mode, you get them after the game. Like, you have to play through the game, and then once you're done with that, then they join. Now, as far as story elements, I was kind of hoping that it would change the game in some aspects. Because again, Genus and the Excella that came to this world to join my team came from the future and should have known the whole entire events as they were occurring. But I guess that was asking a little too much, especially for an added-on mode. And I think it was just tacked on. It's just like, alright, how do we code this into where we have these two playable characters? Now, obviously, they're going to have their own endings and that sort of thing, because obviously you can pair up with them and you could date them in this mode. You couldn't date them in standard mode. You couldn't go out on a date with them in the original standard mode. You just talk to them. And they didn't really exist in the world as an element to be like handled. Like, you couldn't actually find them on the map anywhere. So Genus and Excella being there in the map, that was new. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, fuck, that would be really good. Like, to just have started off with like something new or unique. Now, as far as the end game, there's still like another 20 hours of end game stuff. Because I've got to do the dungeons, and I've got to go through that whole ordeal to get the book completed. And then there are some achievements I'm missing. I've got to get everybody to level 100, which is another thing. Which, obviously, my healers are going to get there a lot faster than anybody else is, which is why I got them an early start. They're like level 70 now, I'm sure. Or above. But, yeah, it's just one of those things where I do enjoy this game. I understand that they had to use the budget wisely. And they did make a fairly good game. Like, compared to, let's say, N64 days, like, I've played and beaten the game Quest 64. Now, back then it looked amazing. It was a very cryptic, but by today's standards, it looks terrible, it plays terrible, and it doesn't have a great story. Not gonna lie. But I have beaten that game. And while I'm not calling this that game, it is getting to that level just a bit where if they polished it just a little more in certain areas, it'd be fine. And I'm glad that they added the English voice cast and that the effects aren't too terrible. But like that whole destruction beam at the end, destroying Deus, the whole 9 yards, they could have made that way better than they did. But whoever did the particle effects and all that sort of stuff, that was up to them. Again, they were working on a fixed budget. They probably were just running out of time. They're like, all right, let's just recycle this and make it more rainbowy, and that'll be fine. And again, the only reason I'm talking about this right now is because I can't skip the end cutscene here. Even though I'm trying, like, I've pushed every button. I've literally pushed every button. And normally I would be able to skip this in further playthroughs, but yeah. But no, I'm glad this game was made. I just wish it was more like the Shining Force games that I know and love, rather than what this became. But I guess it's fine. If they had to make a Shining game and they had a limited budget, I'm glad that they at least made something. That's all I can say. Like, it's still a good game. It still feels good. I still like the music. So there is that element. And the monster battles, they are a little back and forth. Seems the townspeople are taking to the reconstruction effort with a vengeance. That's good. There's only one person I can think of turning to a time like this. Wonder what Excel is up to.
Weird. I can't find her. She didn't go back to the mainland without saying anything, did she? No, she wouldn't have.
Nothing to go back to.
Not here either. She couldn't have.
Yuma, you look winded. Excella, there you are. You were looking for me so fervently that you're out of breath? Thank goodness, though. You're here. You're still around. Thank goodness. You are an odd one. Of course I'm still around. Where would I have gone? Back to the mainland? Excella, I was so afraid. I thought you really had disappeared. I see. Excella? Never you mind. While I have you here, however, I wish to speak. Okay. Do you remember the sigil I bestowed upon you? Yes. I actually still have it. What's happening?
Yeah, it was really important to you, right? I've got it right here. Do you want it back now, or...?
Okay, so I wasn't supposed to use it before. That's good to know, because I went back on the save when I did that fight, but
No,
holy shit.
Continue caring for it. Treat it as you'd treat me. Am I understood?
I see. I'll hold on to it. I promise.
Furthermore...
Huh?
Let it be known that I love you.
Oh, shit.
I must look the fool. And now... Oh, this would be a great deal easier if my hands weren't shaking. But even if I do look foolish, I wanted you to know.
They are shaking. Mine are doing the same. I wanted you to know something too, Excella. I was saving it for when this was all over.
Yes?
I love you too. I don't want to see you get hurt, and I want to stay by your side. No better place to watch you flourish.
Yuma.
There's a lot for you to worry about still, isn't there? Even with the war over.
You are not incorrect.
Then let me stay with you. You can worry about that stuff, and I'll look after what you... tend to forget.
Forget? What have I forgotten?
Well, for starters, the sides of you that you never show to anyone else.
Sides?
They still shine through in the details. Like that face you make when you're enjoying a good dessert. Or when you talk about your books.
I truly am fortunate. You really do care about me, don't you?
Now, the other thing I'm curious about is if I failed to have those sigils, would that change this? Not that I want to try that, but at the same time, I'm curious.
You only just noticed?
Just don't think you're about to go and outdo my feelings for you. Those are without peer.
Of course. Hey, Excella. You got any plans for today?
Oh, just the one, I think. Staying here with you. Just like this.
Oh shit! That's a rare achievement. Prelude to Love. Viewed Excella's ending in Refrain mode. Apparently, 2% of gamers who've played this game have gotten that ending. I am late. Late to that game. I kind of wanted an extra song from her too, but I guess that's not to be. Alright. Load it back up. We are now in the afterstory, which will start a trigger of whole new bullshit. Fuck. Prayers of Mother Earth has been unlocked. Revives after a set amount of time following a KO. MP gradually recovers. HP gradually recovers. Overcome ailments easier. I think it's Gaius, right? Just a new Ouroboros, Lesser Dragons. Yeah, they never really mentioned Ouroboros all that much. Anyway.
A worthy foe.
It looks strong. All right.
So yes, there's a permanent trigger there now.
All right.
I mean, might as well just keep going for it. We're gonna use Genus this time. We're gonna get his ending. Not that I'm thrilled about it. This is a bad ending. I kind of hate it. That's fine. Something troubles you? Hey, Genus. Nothing gets past you, huh? I know the shape of your resolve better than most now. Oh, stop it. It's because of you that I ever got this far, you know?
You've become strong. Strong enough to stand without my assistance. It will be bittersweet when my role finally does end.
Genus?
Oh,
This is the final battle, Yuma. For you, for me, all of us. Keep your resolve, and we'll all make it back. Believe in that.
Yeah. Thanks, Genus. We can do this. I know it.
Alright. So we're going for ending 2 now. So we're going to skip all the scenes. Because nothing changes. It's all the same. Skip. So this will be the second ending I haven't seen before because Genus and Excella were new to Refrain mode. I'm going to adjust the band because I don't know if she sings. We're going to find out though. We're going to see. I want to see if she sings this song. Let's go. And again, if you want to see the ending in full, it is in the VOD. It will be in the video, all that sort of stuff. So it will be there. Don't panic. You didn't miss anything. And I've recorded the standard endings as well. So they're all up on the videos. Just things to remember. Let's go. Actually, Genius should make this like a way easier just because of his defense. Venus down! Venus down! There we go. Back up again. Alright. Hey, leave my elves alone. You leave my girls alone. Don't touch them. Erica, you need to start casting right now. MP drain going on? Like, I'm using way more than I normally do. I'm gonna stay in normal form for a while, just because. Seriously, what the hell's happening to my MP? Where's that shit going? Was Excella really boosting me that much? I mean, I guess it's possible, but holy shit. Ow. Just gonna do a hot swap real quick. There we go.
Why can't I?
Oh, I'm at full MP. Alright. Thanks, level up. Let's go.
The world resonates in my heart. I call upon the rhythm of nature.
I swear to God, though, if Gina says something stupid like "I love you" at the end of this, I'm going to like destroy the game. Okay, I won't, but still. Okay, so they aren't getting up on their own. That's fine. Before I got lucky because they would just revive, but yeah, now it's... Let's do that one.
The world resonates in my heart. I call upon the rhythm of
Again, like Kirika gets like all the outfits I'll ever know. It's like they really want you to use Kirika. But they could have spread that out a bit. It's like each one of the characters gets like a certain season, because Kirika would be winter, Agnem would be summer, Rena would be spring.
We are one with the dragons.
God, that hurt. What is with the MP train? Like, were my aspects removed? What the hell? Might actually be easier to fight him while I'm human too. That's the funny part. There we go. There we go.
I'll sing from the heart. The world resonates in my heart. I call upon the rhythm of nature.
There we go. Well, if Genus goes down, it's not that big of a deal, but still, I wanted him to get the experience. Okay. Getting there, not quite. Ren, you want to keep using that spell? Thanks. No, 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 no.
I'll remember
Pick
this.
you up. Let's try this.
Yeah, that's fine. Kirika was down, but that's okay. That's okay. That's perfect. That'll work. Skip, a skip, a skip, a skip, a skip, a skip, 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 skip. I know, Shining Dragon, killed him, blah, blah, blah.
Yuma!
There we go.
It's finally over. I'm so glad we were able to make it back without losing anyone. Oh, that's right. Genus wanted to talk to me after everything was said and done. Though, if it's that important, maybe it's best I wait for him to come to me? Ah well.
Guess I can wait around a while. Wait for whom exactly? I've been looking for you, Yuma. Genus! So, who are you waiting for? Actually, you, Genus. You wanted to talk to me? Yes, I wish to see our promise fulfilled before I left. Wait, you're leaving now? I am. My business in this land is complete, and I have obligations, or my obligations are seen to. I want to say something to you, however, as partners. But I prefer privacy. Maybe relocate? Sure. There's something I need to know before we continue. Do you have the sigil I gave you? This is the game checking to see if I have the sigil in my inventory.
Yeah, I've been keeping it safe. You trusted me with it, didn't you?
I see. Hold on to it a while longer, if you could.
It'll be right here. You're really leaving, huh? Do you know when you'll be back from your trip?
It may be some time. My life's work is done, but there are other ways I might yet... Well, I suppose I should explain myself now. Georg and Deus are defeated, dead and gone. But I've heard of some troubling things lately. Vestiges of the catastrophe still raging overseas. If all goes to plan, I'm hoping to travel there and use what power I have left to help people instead of kill. For whatever part I had in bringing about this future, I wish to see it protected, to guide it down a path to peace. And to that end, Yuma, when I go, will you come with me?
Sure, why not?
Of course. You know I will.
Oh, very good. A relief, to be honest.
A relief? Genus, you weren't nervous just now, were you?
It just goes to show I'm human after all. At the end of the day, I can still feel fear. I can still feel anxious. I hadn't felt those things in a long, long time. And then, when you disappeared, those emotions came surging back. I thought I'd lost you forever.
Again, where in the timeline did they go back in time? Because that makes zero sense. He would know exactly how this works out.
It's thanks to you that I feel human again at all. 100 years of solitude, of placidity. I feared reconnecting with people, and yet, you've reawoken something of the ordinary in me. I should thank you.
You've taught me stuff too, you know? You make me sound so much more profound. I treasure the time we get to spend together. I really, really do.
Yuma.
So hearing you call me partner, inviting me along on your journey, that means a lot to me. If you'll have me along, Genus, I'd love to go with you.
I see.
Kill me.
Well, that just leaves the question of our first destination, doesn't it? Any ideas, Yuma?
I don't need this close-up,
Yuma,
thanks.
something I said?
No, just... You asked me for my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, it feels nice to be helpful to someone.
You'll get used to it. I think I rely on you more than either of us realizes.
Yeah, let's go, Genus. I want to see the world with you, and help change it together.
Yes. I think I'm going to enjoy this deeply, Yuma. Shall we?
That's achievement number 2. 1.6 equals view Genus's ending in refrain mode. Which is hilarious? I feel like that's hilarious. So, the weird part I feel about this is I played through this game fully twice. Once in standard mode, once in refrain mode, and I could have saved so much time by just going into refrain mode because the standard mode is basically what this is, except you have Excella and Genus in the party. And the whole marketing for this thing, and I remember the streams when this was like not even like released in the US yet. They're like, no, you want to go through standard mode first and then refrain mode. Fuck off. You could just go through refrain mode. It's the same thing. Unless this changes something drastic in the after part of this game, I don't see what it mattered. I don't see how it changed anything. So, now we've come to that part where now I'm going to unlock the extra modes and the bonds and all that sort of stuff, because I still didn't get like a happy sort of bonding moment thing or anything else like that going on. Is there something besides Battle Maiden? I feel like you've got a better one. She's got Maid. I guess Battle Maiden's the only one. That's a really good one. So what I'm going to do is, we've already got that one done for her, so I can swap that off. I'm going to give this to Rena. Really? Why doesn't that work? Why does that only work with Excella? Oh well, we're gonna max that out. It's fine. Okay, gentle tone doesn't activate girl talk. Atonement? No. Girl talk? No. Very strange. I feel like that should work. Let's go that route. Just for a second. Let's go that route for just a second. That activates their girl talk? What? Various jealousy, girl talk, and melody of love. Wait. Yeah, I'm screwed no matter what I do. Alright. It was an idea. It was an idea I had. But I think I'm gonna go back to the basics here. Was Maiden Supper the one? I guess so. Cuddly, I want on you. Okay. Now we're basically back to normal, which is fine. Yada yada. Does he even have one? Why does that break her bond? There's got to be a way to regain it. Guess not. Okay. It was worth a shot.
Interesting.
So, alright, here's the plan.
We may be in trouble.
Interesting. Interesting.
I'm actually going to call this a
We may be
session.
in trouble.
We're going to take Genus off, and we're going to set this up for Leston next time. So Leston's going to be the other ending we're going to get. I'm going to start with everybody I don't really care about, and we're going to end with Rena, since she's top tier, and I'll go in order of wives now. The remaining ones, anyway. Excella's number 2, remember? So having her there is fine. And yeah, I know I was messing around with like the grid, but that was mostly because I wanted to know if I could get a better readout. And it seems like I may have to go back at some point to having Excella being the doting one, because she joins in the girl talk that way.
Oh, hello
But
there.
it's gonna be a little weird.
Welcome. Take your pick. This one, thanks.
I'll take it. I forgot all about these. They just give it to you. They just start giving you shit.
This one, thanks. This one, thanks. This one, thanks.
Two Sages New. Rosemary. Dragon Fruit. Hammer Banana.
This one, thanks.
That solves my ice problem. Thanks. Jesus. Alright. Do I get any more good aspects? Not yet. Although I am curious.
This one, thanks.
That's a good one.
This one, thanks.
That's a good one.
This one, thanks.
That's a good one.
This one,
Oof.
this one, thanks.
Oof.
This one, thanks. This one, thanks. This one, thanks. This one, thanks. This one, thanks.
Genus and Zest? Holy shit, man.
This one, thanks. 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 This one, thanks.
Immortal swordsman. The only one I can think of is
This one,
our
thanks.
boy.
This one, thanks. This one, thanks. This one, thanks.
And again, yes, I know I'm wasting a lot of gold
This one,
for a lot of bullshit,
This one, thanks.
but I want at least
This
one of each.
thanks. This one, thanks.
Can't buy it. That's fine. All right.
Nice day. Oh.
So I've basically set myself up for the after story. I'll need to grind for more money, but that's okay. We're going to be going into dungeons and everything else a lot later. Because you're going to notice if I talk to Alfreda here, Event Noble Princess has been unlocked. Event Lone Swordsman has been unlocked. Lost Paradise has been unlocked. Desolate Resort has been unlocked. Missing School has been unlocked. Terminated Lesson has been unlocked. Hidden Spring has been unlocked. Distorted World has been unlocked. Oh fuck. I didn't even know they went that high.
Which one?
Oh my god, no!
Which one?
So I'm trying to see what the toughest way to make this dungeon is. Why does that make it an automatic B? Oh god, and they all have special rewards. Look at that. Look at these. There's literally weapons and harmonics that I get from these boss battles. Fuck. Alright. Alright, game. I see what you're going with. It's like, alright, yeah, we got harmonics in here. Go ahead and do those. Fucking ass. And some of these aspects I don't even know. Like, I'm looking at them and I'm just like, fuck. Level fixed at 200. And I get an item drop called Purple Spear. What the fuck? What is this? Like, my reward is literally changing. Okay, so maybe this is the extra dungeons in Refrain mode, because I didn't see any one of these before. Fuck off. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. I'm looking at some of these levels, and I'm just like, fuck off. Let's go for it. We're gonna go for 1.
Please, be careful.
Just because I'm curious.
I am a dragoneer.
What was that? What was that move? These fights aren't too bad. I thought they were going to go worse, but this is not too bad. I better get that promised reward. It is... I made it an S level dungeon. There it is. Thank fucking God. Storm. It's all enemies, increases defense, long cast time. Okay. Alright, game, don't fuck me over. Don't you dare.
Welcome back.
I make it an S rank dungeon, right? Made it an S rank dungeon. And I still cannot guarantee the fucking drop. I still can't do it.
Hello there. Welcome. Take your pick. This one, thanks. This one, thanks. Take your pick. Have a nice day. Oh. Hi.
I don't get it. I don't understand. Alright. We'll figure this out another time, but when the dungeon tells you that the drop is an harmonic, how do I guarantee that even when I make it an S rank dungeon? Like, I forced it to be an S rank dungeon, and it still doesn't want to give it to me. I don't quite understand. Alright, so I'm calling this a session. I appreciate your viewership. Thank you for watching. I'm going to, the next time, we're going to finish up the other endings. We'll get through the book stuff that doesn't require me going into dungeons. We're just going to go through the read-throughs and the mini dungeon sections. If they pop up. Get through the dates and the whole 9 yards, because I'm sure Excella has a song, Gina says something, you know, all that sort of shit. And we'll go from there. But putting a rare drop behind battles that don't guarantee the drop, not a big fan. Not a big fan of that at all. So we'll deal with that another time, I guess. Alright, thank you for being here. Bye.